The way I got into doing the micro macrame was that when I moved to Santa Fe in the late 80s, I went into a weaving store called Hand Woven Originals, and there was an artist there. Her name was Tina Johnson Dupuy. She's since passed away, but she was doing the tiny micro. I never knew of it as micro macrame before. She called it knotted fiber, and so I saw it, and I hadn't used that small of cord before. So I went searching for that kind of cord that she was using, and I found it at a place in Santa Fe called Winona Trading Post. And I started playing with it, and I thought, this is impossibly tiny, but it wasn't really. And I loved the possibilities of the fact that it was so small. It looked so much more delicate than what I was using before, like the wax linen and the wax cotton that was really very thick. So I just kind of took off from there. I started doing little arts and crafts shows on the Santa Fe Plaza. And I was thrilled one time when I actually made $800. And, it just kind of evolved. I did document some of my earlier pieces, and so I do have some, documentation, not enough, but you can see the evolution of the kinds of beads. I used to use very large beads, lots of African beads, and the beads have gotten smaller and finer, and just my work has gotten a lot finer. My dream is to be a painter. I think it's because I love to do what I do, and it's very tiny. It's very contained. In fact, my form of macrame is very symmetrical, very contained, very tight. I sometimes wish I could, loosen up and do some like really free form kind of things. And I just love to work with color. I just like shapes. So if when I do paint, it's like in a very abstract kind of way, very just color, shapes, that kind of thing, very loose, nothing tiny, nothing exact.